Welcome to the Gary Abbott YouTube channel. I do a number of things regarding the villages. Today I want to just tell you about two things I've done yesterday. I went ahead and went over to Costco. Yes, Costco. I just on a whim was driving by, decided to pull in. I was actually going someplace else and said, let me check it out. Then when I pulled in, I remembered that they had people outside to sign up people for membership. I thought it was a great opportunity to check it out. I didn't even know if I was going to sign up. So you get there and they usher you to a table with like a sales rep or a person to help you out. And the major thing that they go through is this little chart here of the membership differences, opportunities, however you want to say. And so I went ahead and got the whole spiel. So first was a regular Costco membership, $65. Kind of, you do that, you've got a card, you're good for a year, and you'll save money on shopping there in bulk. Number two, you upgrade to an executive membership. Executive membership, kind of double that price, $130, but you get discounts. And they have a little sheet showing you, the discount adds up all year. And as an executive member, just before your renewal, you get a check for the 2%, whatever the amounts are. And I didn't remember all of the amounts of what you get, but you get a check back. So I'm sure that's a good way for them to show you, here's all your savings and your membership is being renewed. The third way is you get an executive membership along with their credit card. Now I hate getting another credit card, but in this case, something I forgot to tell you, if you got the executive member, you'll get a credit or like a gift card electronically 4 weeks later of $40. So that helps a little bit with the sting of $130. It brings it down to $90. But if you go for the credit card, they'll give you another $50. So you get $50 in electronic credit. And that's kind of nice because now you went from $130 to the membership costs $40, which is less than the plain membership of $65 for the first year. Now you can cancel anytime. So guess what I did? I joined as an executive member and got the credit card. A little catch with the credit card, you couldn't pay with a credit card if it was a MasterCard. And I've seen some other people do this. They are particular to one type of credit card that you could charge. Now I struggled because I had mostly MasterCards, well, mostly all MasterCards in my pocket. But I did have a debit card that I could use in order to pay for the membership, which is acceptable, whether it was a MasterCard or not. That way they don't lose anything on fees to a credit card, but I didn't really understand how they only took Visa, but this new card is a Visa, so maybe that's the trick. So I did all that. Then you get a goodie bag, has a number of things in it. I'll show a picture of the goodie bag. And, it's just fun. You get a drink, you get a trail mix, you get a luggage tag, you get some applesauce, you get some other things to try, a coffee pod to try their coffee. Yeah. One thing to keep in mind though, I went and the temperature was probably 95 degrees. It was hot. it was hot to go through sitting at the table and then going through the checkout process and have your picture taken for your card. You know, the picture at least is very small, and it doesn't really, it doesn't matter how you look, because it's like this tiny big. But it is hot. Try to go when it's a little cooler, but during the hot time, it's clear that probably less people are going through it. So that was my number one thing that I got accomplished. Oh, the discounts that you get signing up is only before the store opens. You heard me right. With the store opening the first week of August, I can't remember the date, but it's coming up. It's in the single digits of August that the store will be open. That $90 goes away. $40 for the executive, $50 for the credit card. Those go away. So there is an incentive to take a little bit of time over the next week and decide if you're going to join before the store opens. That's at least what my sales customer service person told me. So I thought I would relay that on. I think that's big news, really important for you to know. Number two thing is I've taken up golf, and I've got some new clubs, and I decided I needed to try them. So I went to a driving range to try my new clubs. And this is all partially to blame from this other YouTuber, Stacked Golf. He lives in the neighborhood of the Villages, a young guy, but he goes to yard sales in the Villages and buys clubs. He also plays on some of the Villages golf courses. So it's a really interesting, he kind of got me hooked. But to deviate back, so he's probably the reason I took golf back up as strong as I did. So I got some clubs, went to the driving range for the first time in the Villages. And I learned there's a couple of tricks to the driving range. Now, those that already golf and already know all this, that you won't care, you can skip to the end of the video or end here. But you have two choices at the 4 driving ranges that are within the Villages. You can buy coins or tokens for each time you need a bucket of balls, or you can get another card, not this card, not the Costco card, but one that looks like it, preloaded with X number of bucket of balls that you would use in the machine versus the token. The card, you have to at least get 10. And with one bucket of balls costing $6.50, which is inexpensive compared to New England. It is inexpensive compared to New England. I pay $8 for a small bucket of balls in New England. But when you buy it on the card, you get discounted. You don't pay $6.50 a piece, you pay less. So the card costs you less than the $65. You know, probably it gets you an extra bucket of balls and a half or something by buying the card. So I bought the card. I did try out my clubs. They were pretty good. They were actually pretty good for a beginner set. And I know I'm going to catch the bug that you got to have a better set. Then I bought a putting mat for home. I'm going all in. So that's usually how I do it with sports. I go all in. And hopefully this time I don't get frustrated and quit. But right now I'm going all in. So that's my personal update. 2 items to consider. Hopefully you made it through the whole video. I think this was just a quick update that I wanted to give. And I want to appreciate everybody, and thanks for watching. If you like more of these kind of videos, I like doing them. Like and subscribe, it helps me out. There's a lot of you that watch my videos, 85% that have not subscribed. Please subscribe. It will really help me out. Thanks for watching again.